Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. Jed here, just taking to set up this episode. We still continue with our project. This time we are in a totally strange environment. We are not in ArchiCAD. We are presently in Edrawmax. As you can see, this is the same building that we'll be working on in ArchiCAD. What I did, I just imported, a snapshot of the building into Edrawmax. Then I started working on the schematic wiring diagram that you can see right now. So the thing, this is Edrawmax. So this is our building. So it's made of electrical wiring. There are fixtures. There are labels of different fixtures that are put in place. We have our DB box here. And then almost everything we need for our electrical diagram, this conceptual schematic to be ready. So what I did, like I said, I just created a screenshot on the architectural project. Then I saved it on my computer. I opened Edrawmax, then I imported that screenshot, which is an image. So I saved the image, then imported it into Edrawmax, which is very easy to do. And after that, what I did, I traced it. Let me just show you, as an example. You come to the layer here, click on layers. So you can see that there are different layers, windows, receptacle, doors, switches, external wall. We have XRF, we have internal walls, we have finished floor, we have here finished walls. They are all here. So if what I can do here, if I open, you can see that the XRF image, it's the layer, it's closed. You can see that this eye compared to this one it's closed. This one they are open. So if I open this one, you see that the XRF, the image appears. When I click on it, you can see that this is an image. If I zoom out, you see that this is an image. You can see the boundary of it. This is like the ArchiCAD image that I imported. But so to make it more clear, let me close the entire walls. What are the internal world? They're here. If I close it, you can see that we have the full image now. As you can see right now. So what I did, I imported this image here. Then I traced on it, using the Edrawmax wall and shell, wall shell and structure, library, using these building element. I trace over it like this. Just kind of drag it like this, put it into place like this, and trace it, back and forth like this, going up and down, specifically like this. Then taking another wall, just it's simple tracing, right? You just go up and down, left and right. Then you trace your building. Then you're gonna have what I shown you before. I'm just gonna delete it. So this is what I did. Say then I'm just gonna close the XRF, then open the entire wall which is still locked. Open it. There we are. So after that, then I started placing doors and windows. After placing doors and windows, then I came to the electrical fixtures. Light, plugs. All the fixtures that you need, they are all here. You can see, like I said in the previous episode, when I was I think it has to be the first, the one that I uploaded on YouTube, where I did the presentation of Edrawmax. Because the software is fully packed with different element of different types. So it's up to you to choose what do you need. You can add up different libraries. You can see which suits you, which doesn't, which element you can add. There's more to it. You can even create your own library. As you see here, it says my library. So for the moment, we don't have any element created for the project to be saved in my library. But as we'll be going along, because there are other plans that we have to design. So we're gonna do as well, the electrical fixtures single phase wiring diagram. We're gonna do the home scape plan. We're gonna do the electrical conduit distribution diagram. We're gonna do the electrical security and access flow diagram, and then we are going to do the electrical distribution board wiring diagram. So as we're gonna be working on those diagrams, you will see that we will be filling up our library. So for the moment, this is what the presentation looks like. So from this plan, we're gonna jump into ArchiCAD. Okay, I'm gonna jump into ArchiCAD. What I did as well, I saved this plan. I exported it as a graphic by doing what? It's very simple. You just go to File here. You go to File. You come down. You come down to Export and Send here. You can see that you can on the export panel here. You can see that you can export it. You can export your file as a graphic, as a PDF, as an Office, for a file, as HTML, as a SVG or Visio file. It's up to you. So mine, to make it very, very simple, I saved this file or I exported it as a graphic. So then once I'm in ArchiCAD, I will open it as an image file, save into my worksheet. That's how I did it. So let's just go back. So as you can see, Edrawmax it's filled with a lot of things. You can do more to this. As you can see here, you can put a tag on different element that you're using. You can pin your tag. You can unpin it. You can do there's a lot to do. You can replace your element very easily. Something like this spotlight here. If I right click on it, I come here, it says replace shape, and I choose another shape. Once I click on it, you see that the shape changes. Then I go Control Z to undo. So you can do a lot of things with it. Just take it for a spin, then you will thank me for that. So okay, enough with the Edrawmax. Let's go back into ArchiCAD. So now we are in ArchiCAD. We are in our ArchiCAD environment. I'm gonna zoom in here straight forward to the visitor's house. This is our plan. This is what we'll be working on. For many episodes we have done. With this house. So what I'm gonna do, it's very simple. I created already a worksheet. There is a worksheet here. I'm gonna go to the project map here, click on the worksheet. You can see that if I click on this worksheet, it's gonna give us the Edrawmax worksheet that I had imported into ArchiCAD. You can see it's identical to the sheet I've just shown you a few minutes ago. So the electrical sheet. So what I'm gonna do, let me just drag this thing at the end here. Go back to the sheet. I'm just gonna click on it. Click on it. I'll right click. I will say, I'd like to copy it, right? After copying it like this, I'll go to the ground floor because we're working on the ground floor, right? Let's take a little time. Click on the ground floor. I'm just gonna zoom out and right click after. Say paste. Let's see. I hope he didn't consider this selection. I hope the paste options appears. Then I just click on the paste. No need to complicate it. Just click on paste. Click aside. Then click on my sheet. So I click on my sheet here. You can see. Zoom out. Click on one corner here. Just drag it to set up a difference here. Just drag out. Click on it, then go to edit. Let's say edit, display order. I'm gonna bring it. Let's say send backward. Yeah, not forward, front. So Okay, we're gonna start with the bedroom. On our schematic here, you can see that we have spotlights all around into the ceiling, and we have a ceiling light right in the middle. And let's count how many plugs do we have here. Plug stands for receptacle, or outlet. So we have 1, 2 here. How many switches? We have 1 2-pole switch here. That's commands all the ceiling lights and the surrounding spotlights. So this is the first that we have. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start with the switches and the plugs. So this is a double pole switch, and we're having two plugs here. We'll be having two receptacles for this room. So let's apply the same thing here. Let's apply the same thing in this environment. So what I did here, I'm just gonna go to electrical, click on object. Remember, I just created a copy of a design object here. So what I like is, I don't want to come to design because I'm not doing the design work, I'm doing the electrical work. That's why I found it more comfortable to have another object tool for the design and tab to just set just being conservative with time and my movement. That's why I created another one. So I click on this one, I click again, I open or you click on Ctrl T to open the object tool, dialog box, settings. Then what I want to do, I'm just gonna limit it a little bit here. You can see, as you see here, we have 3 libraries. We have the accessories library, we have the ArchiCAD library, we have the MEP library here, where we can find our plumbing, our electrical, our electrical, different fixtures, fixtures, the power transformers, all these terminals. So they are all here, but these ones we don't need them. We are doing just a simple domestic electrical plant, so it's simple wiring. So what is going to happen is that pretty very easy. I'm just gonna open the ArchiCAD electrical here. After opening it, you can see that we have different libraries here. So you can see that on this there's on the direct ArchiCAD the linked libraries, there's nothing for a plug. If I open ArchiCAD library here, there's nothing. You'll be using ArchiCAD for a while. I'm sure that you are aware of this. You can have electrical symbols like these controls and plugs, only symbols, but these symbols they do not have a 3D representation. That's where the problem is. I can take switch 2-pole like this, and when I click on it into the switch 2 poles, but in 3D unfortunately there's nothing. Most of them, they are just 2D symbols. Unless you upload an electrical library, but most of them, as you see here, they are just 2D symbols. There are a lot of symbols, graphic, electrical switch. It kind of mix here. There has to be other symbols as well for plugs, if I'm not mistaken, even mechanical symbols, interior symbols. So there are a lot, but you never I don't know, maybe the American version of it, but this is the international version of ArchiCAD that I'm using. You're not gonna find a 2D representation of an electrical fixture unless you create it or you import an electrical library into ArchiCAD. Then you have the possibility to have that element. So that's speaking of what I did here, I imported a library in my embedded library here. If you open my embedded library, or I click on it, you see that there's other electrical outlet socket library that I had imported. And if I go to my open library manager, when I click on it, you will see that there are a lot of libraries here. You know, there are a lot of libraries here. There are a lot. You can see that there's Hager. There's this Hager electrical outlet that I had imported into ArchiCAD. So that's the one we're gonna use for our switches and our receptacle socket or plugs. So I'm just gonna click on cancel that. I'm gonna cancel it. Then what I'm gonna do, let's go to my embedded library. I click on my electrical icon there. You can see here automatically it gives us 5 plugs. We are having 5 plugs, but in our case we just need 1 plug. So as you check the interface, where it's written number of slots, we have 5 slots here, right? If I reduce the number of slots, you will see that the number here will reduce as well. As much as I click on the left of this indicator, as much the number of slots here will reduce. So I click again, it will reduce. For the second time, it's gonna be 3. For the third time, it's gonna be 4. And for the fourth time, only 1 will remain because we need only 1. There it is. We have it. So what's going to do with this? It's a 3D. You can see the graphic mode of it. The shading mode of it. You can see the plane mode. It shows you. It's gonna put it there, right in the middle, not in the corner. I want it in the middle there. So and the frame position, you can see you can put it as horizontal or vertical. Okay, let's do something. Let's go to 3D here. I'm just gonna click on the right now to make it 2. Once this 2, I come here. Once this frame position, say vertical. You can see that the position of it will not change. It's gonna become vertical, but we need it to be horizontal for our project, right? It's not a rental space. It's mostly domestic living space. So then I'm gonna bring it to just 1. Just need 1. Okay, on the other side it says frame material. You can assign the material, but the material is already assigned because this is a library. It's Hager. I think Hager. It's because the first time I heard about this company, it was when I was in Senegal. I was in Senegal. That was the first time I heard about this company. I had a small project there that I was working. But I think it's a German company, this Hager, it's a German company. So the thing is the frame color, and you see that, as we go along with this dialog box, and I mean this electrical dialog box, you see that there will be, German words. I believe this is German. I don't know, but it's mostly Scandinavian, other call it library. It's not like English, as you can see, though there's some English in it, but it's not. So the frame color, you can change the frame color. You can take this color, the black one. So the color is going to change for the plug frame. You can choose this one. There are 3 colors. But it's not going to take this one. The white, I don't like it. I'm going to take the frame, make it black. I take the frame black because remember, my wall in the house, my internal walls, they're kind of gray. They're kind of light gray. To making black and white, it's definitely going to help. So when I leave it like this, frame, everything is in place. I'm just going to click on slot frame to activate the slot frame. You can change it. You see, gives you slot frame. These are connect properties. Let's say set the type. I'm activating all of them. Let's choose a mechanism. We might not really need a mechanism, but yeah. Well, let's insert it. Let's see what's gonna do. Click on the central element accessories as well. But doing this, if I deselect the slot color, things starts not really changing because of this. I changed the frame color. That's why things are not changing right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let's the connection of slot and frame. I'm just gonna deselect it a little bit, leave it the way it is, and I can come here and change my color here. Come here and change my color. Let's say, okay, my wall is a little bit white and gray, right? if I say put it green, let's see what's gonna happen. So that the inside part becomes green. So or either let's say I want it red. The interior part of it, you know, becomes red. Do we need red? No, I don't need red, you know, for this. That when I take about, better, you know, I will be taking, let's say green. I'll leave it with the green. Yeah, just a little bit of differentiation in colors. So saying this, you know, we just go and then I'm gonna deselect central element accessories. We don't need it. Yeah, we don't need element accessories. We don't need it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on the arrow here that points on the right. So I have my receptacle here. We are now in the insert settings here. So this is a plug. No, there are a lot of them. Maybe in the next video I will go through one of them, but for the moment let's stick on what we have here. And we have a 230 volt, which is a domestic volt in the phase and neutral. We have selected the last option here that gives us what we have here, these plugs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. We have a protection here. We have a linkage protection element here for earthwork. So which means that, you know, our plug is fine. You know. Let's go further a little bit. I'm just gonna change, you know, the pen of it. You know, the 2D, you know, contour pen. I'll put it black, and even the 2D pen as well, I'll put it black because I want to see, you know, the edges of it, you know, to be well described. And the presentation tab, it says electrical. We can change to realistic. Let's go to realistic. You know, let's put it realistic. I want to say it more real than it's supposed to be. So now with that, you can see that it's even a beam object. You know, it's part of beam. Even a building, you know, information modeling object. You can even download our ArchiCAD app now. No, I have it already. So and the other thing, you can, I'm sure you can add even more information to it. You know, we're gonna do all these things. I'm gonna show you, you know, because I've loaded a lot of information that I'm gonna share with you as we go along. So okay, we are here. We go back just to recheck what we've done so far. To here, let's say 35 right there from the ground. So then I'll choose a layer for it. I'm going to choose a layer. I'm just going to scroll down here. So for the layer, let's see. Okay, electrical, we are here. Electrical, we have receptacle here. The interior receptacle, there's exterior receptacle, there's a receptacle, you know, layer. I'm gonna choose, because we are working inside, I'm gonna choose interior receptacle. I'm gonna click on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on OK here. After clicking on OK, you see that our element is going to appear. Okay, there is our plug, right?